จะได้อะไรถ้าเขาทำแบบนี้ทุกวันเขาจะไม่ได้อะไรเลยไม่ได้รวยขึ้นไม่ได้ออกทีวีไม่มีใครรู้จักเพราะสิ่งที่เขาได้คือได้แค่ความรู้สึกได้เห็นความสุขได้ความรักได้ในสิ่งที่เงินซื้อไม่ได้ได้โลกที่สวยงามกว่าเดิมในชีวิตคุณอะไรคือสิ่งที่คุณต้องการมากที่สุด
Do you like what the boy keeps doing? Perhaps you don't. Like the shopkeepers around disapproving it. Even corporates want only go-getters and not go-giver. We hear people saying, "Oh, he is a go-getter. Give him any task, he will get it done." For him, the efforts are only to go there and get it. They literally go and get whatever they want from life. They are not content with just sitting back and waiting for things to happen. The term go-getter is often used in business settings to describe a person who takes the initiative, who has a positive attitude, and who works hard. A go-getter is a person who takes charge and pushes through obstacles to get the job done.
On the other side, there are also go-giver concept, which we have not heard so much. So, if a go-getter is all about you and yourself, go-giver is all about others and only others. Think of a few things we receive: life, family, children, work, food, friendship, and talents, to name only a few of the best. Each of these is given to us. If we earn anything, it's because we were first given opportunities, abilities, understanding, health. So, as it turns out, receiving is essential. After all, no gift is greater than the very first gift we received, the gift of life. In fact, our giving is like a receipt for God's gifts to us.
You probably heard a lot of times that it is better to give than to receive. Unfortunately, in a transactional world, this phrase is slowly losing its meaning. But if we are to be completely honest, we'd rather prefer to be on the receiving end. Or at the very least, get something in return for something what we give. For instance, many of us would be more inclined to help a friend or family rather than a complete stranger. Why? Because we expect them to help us back in the future. The same cannot be expected from strangers. It's no wonder why giving has become more of a duty rather than something that we actually enjoy doing. I hope this video might cause you a bit of dissonance, because what you believe about success and achievement may have been installed long ago, creating beliefs that only you need to be a go-getter. But in this video, we're listing down some of the most 6 compelling reasons why giving is better than receiving. We hope that this list will inspire you to aspire to be the giver rather than the receiver. Number 1. Giving makes you happy. You may not want to acknowledge it, but giving makes us feel good about ourselves. And it's perfectly fine to feel so. Helping others gives a different kind of satisfaction that no amount of material things can replicate. It makes you happy and boosts your sense of self-worth. You become more positive and improve your relationship with others. Number 2. Giving can change lives. Yes! No matter how small or insignificant it might seem, generosity has the power to change lives. That bread you gave to the homeless man in the street may not cost that much, but it could have saved him from starvation. We fail to realize sometimes how big an impact our actions can have on other people's lives. It is said that even a single grain of rice can tip the whole scale. Number 3. You don't need to be rich to give. Everyone has something to give. Giving doesn't necessarily mean doling out cash or other material things. Instead, you can also share your time, words of wisdom, or even your skills. In short, giving isn't only reserved for the rich. You can always give something, regardless of your financial situation. Number 4. Giving creates ripples. As Margaret Weiss once said, a single drop of water that falls into the ocean can create ripples. The same is also true for giving. It inspires others to give too. It creates ripples that will eventually cover the entire ocean.
Number 5. Giving teaches us about sacrifice. When you have selfless intentions, giving can also be a lesson about sacrifice. I mean, you cannot give something to others without sacrificing something of yours. For instance, to donate money to the needy, you may have to forego buying that new iPhone or taking a trip to a tourist location. This is how giving teaches us about sacrifice. It trains us to put the welfare of others above ourselves. During pandemic, we saw whole humanity was raising up to the occasion and helping the needy. Number 6. Giving teaches us humility. Sometimes, we get so absorbed in our problems that we tend to ignore other people's sufferings. But giving makes you realize how insignificant our troubles and worries are compared to others. It helps you see that there's a world of suffering outside our own bubble, and that we're not the only ones going through a rough time. This realization of our very own insignificance teaches us to be humble and more empathetic toward others.
Do you think that the more good you do around you, the less bad things will happen to you? This idea is deeply rooted in religion. In Buddhist and Hindu philosophies, this idea is based on the notion of karma. Karma is a Sanskrit word meaning action that responds to the law of cause and effect. Each of our actions would lead to a corresponding reaction. For Buddhists and Hindus, karma is a force of the universe that we cannot escape, just like gravity. If the energy we send out into the world is positive, we receive it back. If we send negative energy, we receive problems in return. Karma works like a mirror or an echo of what we do, say, and think.
No, this video is not for suggesting that giving is the solution for all ailments. And so keep giving, keep on giving. No. The purpose is to highlight go-giver is also equally important, if not more, as a go-getter. Mahatma Gandhi said, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. No matter how much or how little you give, you have the power to touch the life of another person, and you can progress them in ways you may have never completely be aware of. There is so much that you can give. You can give your time, you can give your listening here, and of course, you can give time to reach that channel as well. The channel's purpose is to give value and bring about a different perception for change. Please give your comments below. Thanks for watching.